So let's keep spinning on that. So if you're communicating, you're talking to them, right? You're telling the story, and you're talking about military, you're talking about the railroad, you're talking about the bombers, you're talking about like all the history that goes into like your product and your services. But again, you have overcame so many different hurdles, like figuring out how to break past that safety thing, figuring out how to overcome like the lawsuit. And I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm hearing all this. What words of wisdom would you give me to help me to continue on my path and my journey?
Um, so I heard a quote recently, and it's a quote from a poet. And so I will inherently botch it because I am not a poet. Um, but um, it's the poet's name is Adam in Q, and he said, "I'm living by the beach, and I never see the ocean."
Hmm.
And what that means, and I lost my shit when he said that, and I'm getting emotional now just thinking about it because um, I've been advised that I should feel a lot more gratitude for how far I've come and all the work that I've done and we've done. Um, but as discussed, I feel strongly about how I need to keep looking forward, and my goals are massive as compared to where I am right now.
Hmm.
But when you look back and you look at what you've built, and I try to think for a second, look at what I've done, you know, look at all these jobs that exist because of me and of us and me and Tyler having those hard conversations to figure it out so we can employ an amazing team and build the coolest watch on planet Earth. Like, you have to periodically look backwards and think about all the awesome stuff that you did yesterday and last week and last month and last year so that you can just give yourself that perspective of, just be proud of yourself for a minute. And that's okay. A lot of people tell us we shouldn't feel that, or at least that's what we perceive as entrepreneurs, is we shouldn't look backwards. We should be forward looking all the time, go make money, right? But like, we are so blessed. I am so lucky that I get to wake up every day and do whatever the hell I want. And I am so grateful for that. Um, and so my current journey on that, after I heard that quote, I was finally inspired to actually use one of the 4 or 5 gratitude journals that I recently purchased. And I started doing a really quick, it's called the 5 minute journal. It's really inexpensive. And just for 5 minutes, you talk about gratitude and where you come from and what you're grateful for. And you just write all that down once a day. And that has created an insane inflection point in my life recently, where I feel better about looking backwards and being proud of myself and being proud of my team and my family. And massive change has come from that and will come from that. So I would highly encourage any entrepreneur listening to this to take a deep breath, think about how awesome it is, whatever you're doing, and just sit with that for a minute and see how that feels. And if it feels good, do it again
Wow.
because it works for me.